Well, man, let's get off of that and let's go to something else, man, because we talked about the whole Foolio assassination, the whole Young and Ace blowing up off the situation. But I wanted to ask you about this. Did you catch my last interview with TTE Naughty before he went to jail?
Yeah, I did. I watched some clips.
What'd you think about it?
Naughty, bro. I fought with Naughty. It's just, damn. I don't know what to think. I don't know the situation that much. So it's like, I just wanted him to clear his name because I with him. I with his content for real. But when he did what he did, it's just like, damn, like you was just faking the whole time. Like you just told, like that's what you did. Then you did it the worst way. Like you set somebody up for no reason. That's what is being said. So, but the fact that I don't know the situation and he's saying, no, that's not what happened. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm the type of individual, like, if I hear that you did something like that, or you a rat, or you one of them, I'm just gonna keep my distance from you. I'm not gonna try to shit on you, or I'm just gonna be like, hey, I just gotta keep my distance from you because I'm gonna try to do some crimes with you, and I feel like you gonna tell on me. Even if I hear you a rat, I'm not even gonna ask you if you a rat. I'm just gonna be like, I'm not hitting you up for no crimes no more. I don't want to find out. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, because the only way to find out is in the worst way. And I told him, I gave
you a rat. No, only way to find out is go do a crime with a nigga and see if he gonna rat on you. I don't want to find out or ask him.
And I don't nobody want to find out like that, bro. And to be honest, I gave him the opportunity to share his paperwork. And I told him, send me the paperwork. I will post the paperwork on my Instagram, my Twitter, and on YouTube. And he never sent the paperwork, man. I don't know if it's because he got locked up again or what, but I opened that door, you know?
And that's pretty much how it go. Like, just like with Boosie and Ralo offered, like, Ralo ain't do nothing. Like, you call me a rat, bro, let me bring my paperwork to you, bro. But if a nigga trying to get aggressive with you, like trying to do something to you, like the Nipsey Hussle situation, even though they saying they put a hit on Nipsey, but from what we know, it was folks got caught a rat. He wanted gun. If he do that, he a rat, bro. Instead of being like, bro, let me get out there and rat. Let me give you my paperwork. I'll show you right now. I ain't rat.
Now, with the Nipsey thing, do you really believe that dude was on a solo mission?
No.
I think somebody, I feel it in my heart of hearts that somebody put a battery in that dude's back.
Yeah, definitely. Nipsey was bound to die anyways, though. He was bound to die. Like, it was like the cartel had a 200,000 bounty on his head that hadn't got collected yet. So if he ain't do it, somebody was gonna do it. Somebody was gonna collect that bounty. He was bound to die. It just, that's how it happened. The cartel ain't collected.
Why was there a bounty on Nipsey's head? He was doing for South Central, like, for Crenshaw, I should say. Like, I ain't never seen a rapper do for Crenshaw before, you know? He was doing like Shaq did back in the day. He really put money in the hood, you know?
Yeah, I can't. That's some shit you can't just say too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna leave that one alone. I got you. I don't even want to get too deep into that.
You said what?
I don't even want to get too deep into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, but it was gonna happen eventually. Like, especially being in California, you know, the Mexicans run California. They run a lot of spots in America. So, you know, all the drugs coming from Mexico, you got a hit bound on your head from them. Like, he was bound to die.
And the way that Cali is set up is different than Texas, man. You know, the essays in Texas are cool. Like, for the most part, like, yeah, definitely if you get outside of the triangle, if you get outside of San Antonio, outside of Dallas, outside of Austin, outside of Houston, that triangle, yeah, you can get to some off towns in West Texas, East Texas, definitely.
Not really too much Fort Worth.
Yeah. You might run into some essays that don't mess with blacks, but in most of the big cities, everybody kind of works together, which is kind of cool about Texas. Because I used to live in California, and it is not that. It's like the essays, they team up with the racist, like the racist white people. You know what I'm saying? Like the You know what I'm saying? And they hold that bond even when they get locked up and stuff like that. It's a whole different game, which is weird because you would think it would be the opposite because California is such a liberal state. But nah, man, like blacks in the essays just don't get along like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but everybody though, it's pretty much blacks versus everybody. That's always had been. That's just, I don't know. It's just something about a black person's spirit that just irritate people. It's just something about it. I don't know what that is.
We got a lot of soul, man, and it's an individual thing. It comes from within, and we're real strong. You know what I'm saying? We're great athletes, so it's like we got a lot of attributes that people can be jealous of. You know what I'm saying?
It's so strong that it irritates us when we in each other's presence.
Yeah, that's why too.
That's who. That's how.
Yeah, that's why two cats won't even know each other. Walk into a restaurant, and by the time they ordering their food, they beefing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. All right, man. So, man, let's move along, man. Now, this is the biggest news to come out this week I got to ask you about, man. What do you think about this whole rich homie Quan thing, man? What's going on?
Rich homie Quan, this is what I be saying. See, this is the side of me that worries me when I make music. See, because they don't want certain people that make music to be on a certain platform talking like this and putting this type of information out to the people. So,
well, the rumor is he OD'd at 34 years old. 34. Yeah. Now, to the people who are gonna watch this later, you young 20s or whatever. 34 is super young. Like, nobody should be passing away at 34. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless it's something crazy, man.
I cried real tears when Rich Homie passed away.
A lot of people did. That's
the only one, though. I ain't no hoe. I'm a little bit of a bitch, but I ain't no hoe, though. You feel what I'm saying? I cried real. That's the only rapper that really made me cry real tears. Like, Rich Homie Quan passed away.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I cried real tears when Kobe died. I ain't gonna lie.
And I meant to ask you that. That's your favorite basketball player, right?
Yep.
Everything that's going on right now is directly related to Kobe. Whether it's the election, whether it's Foolio down, whether it's the Sonya Massive situation, whether it's Rich Homie Quan dying, whether it's a lot of stuff that's going on, it all traces back to Kobe Bryant. You feel what I'm saying? For example,
it feels like it started with Kobe's death, doesn't it? Like, all it started with Kobe's death, and then Nipsey, and then it just all this stuff, dog. Yeah. Like, I can't remember if it was Kobe or Nipsey first, but once Kobe passed away, it just seemed like it was a chain reaction to all this death, bro.
X, though. It started with X. X, and it took off from there. But, yeah, it all, like, you got to think of it. He died at 34. People think that's a coincidence. He died at 34. If you look up his name, Devontae DeQuantis or something like that, both of them names equal 34 in the gematria calculator. 3 to the 4th power is 81. 81 is 81. Who scored 81 points in the game?
Kobe. Rich
Homie Quan died with 81 posts on his Instagram.
That's crazy, man.
He died with 3.2 million followers on Instagram. 3 plus 2 is 5. 8 plus 1 is 9. He died September 5th. 9/5. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. And then, see, y'all just got to learn about the gematria calculator. If you look in the gematria calculator, it goddamn. I hit a rapper up recently, and I told him, yo, be careful. Just be vigilant. He hit, and what's crazy, he responded immediately. That's how I knew it was real. Because Rich Homie Quan passed at 34. His name equaled 34. And I don't know if y'all seen the movie Murder by Numbers. You know what I'm saying? 38 equal murder. Rapper equal 34, 38. You feel what I'm saying? So when you seeing them numbers, it's a rapper. I hit up. He a big artist in his section. You feel what I'm saying? Probably the biggest that came out of his section. And I hit him up because when I looked up his name, it matched with Rich Homie Quan name, and Rich Homie Quan passed away this year. So wow. I really think this rapper finna pass away. If y'all not familiar with me, go on my YouTube, go on my TikTok. I done predicted like 5 different people passing away before they passed away now. Hold up. I got screenshots of me predicting, because I don't like putting it out there. I don't like just saying it. And then they're like, damn, why you wishing death on them? I don't do that. But I got it in my notes. Rich homie Quan gonna pass away.
All right, so you were just talking about, looking up the numbers and how the numbers sometimes can predict things, man. Did you want to close on something?
Yeah, so I got the screenshot. You can look at that, bro. What it say? I'm gonna just let you look at it. What did they say? It say June 23rd. It say June 23rd, 2023. Okay. And on it say, it just got a few topics down, like Gunna diss song, Boosie versus Ralo, Rich homie Quan gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Joe Evil Agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. But that's from a whole year ago. If you look at the numbers, you can just see what stuff gonna happen. So that's how I predicted Big Scar was gonna pass away. Y'all know about that. Go on my TikTok. That's how I looked at that's how I predicted Foolio was gonna pass away. That's how I predicted Big Juke was gonna pass away. Yo Gotti brother. You feel what I'm saying? So this next one that I feel like gonna go, I'm not gonna say too much because I don't like to put it out there. But all I'm gonna say is Quavo, not for nephews. You feel what I'm saying? That's the hint of who I think his numbers. His numbers match with Rich homie Quan. His numbers match up with Murder and Death. Like I don't know if he got like some. I
think they'll be able to put that one together, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they will.
I hit him up and I was like, and what's crazy is right now I'm looking at a percentage on whatever device this is, and it say 43%. And the way gematria work, if you do like the mirror, the numbers, the reverse of that, the mirror of 43 is 34. You feel what I'm saying? So that's crazy that I'm seeing that right now. But yeah, I hit him up and I basically was like, yo, be safe, bro. Follow your intuition and all of that shit. And that nigga responded immediately like that. That means that shit was on his head probably. He got something on it.
He was weighing on his soul. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.